Welcome back to another 2025 NFL Draft video. If you like this type of content, like and subscribe. It really helps the channel out, and I appreciate all the support as we are trying to get to 1,100 subscribers. Today we will be covering the Detroit Lions of the NFC North Division. So without further ado, let's get straight into this one. With their first pick in the NFL draft, the Detroit Lions at pick 28 in round 1 decided to pick up defensive tackle out of Ohio State, Tyleik Williams, who stands at 6'3", 334 pounds, and is 22 years old. He's played 4 years of college football, all 4 at Ohio State, and in his freshman year he had 16 total tackles, 10 solos, 2 pass deflections, 5 sacks, and 1 forced fumble. His sophomore year, he had 21 total tackles, 10 solo, 2 pass deflections, and 1 sack. His junior year, he had 54 total tackles, 20 solos, 5 pass deflections, 3 sacks, and 1 scoring touchdown where he returned it after a fumble. His fourth and final year as a senior, he had 46 total tackles, 16 solo tackles, 1 pass deflections, and 2.5 sacks. It'll be interesting to see if he bites off kneecaps, as his head coach would say. Should be a fun prospect to watch for the Lions. With the 57th pick in the second round, the Detroit Lions take interior offensive lineman out of Georgia, Tate Ratledge, who stands at 6'6", 308 pounds, and is 24 years old. He was a monster down south in Georgia, as he was a mauler and a absolute unit in the trenches. He will be dominant in the NFL, I presume, and will play center most likely, but has the position flexibility to play guard as well. It'll be interesting to see how he pans out, as I am very high on Tate Ratledge for the Lions. With the 70th pick in the third round, the Detroit Lions select Isaac Tesla, wide receiver out of Arkansas. He stands at 6'4", 214 pounds, and seemed to have only played 2 years of college football at Arkansas. His first year, he had 34 receptions for 351 yards and 2 touchdowns, and in his second and final year of college football, he had 28 receptions for 546 yards and 3 touchdowns. It seemed like last year he played 1 snap of defense where he had 1 total tackle, 1 assisted tackle, and had 2 receiving returns for a touchdown his first year, and 3 receiving touchdowns in his last year. So he has lots of special teams upside and should be a fun developmental prospect to watch out for in the Lions organization. With the 171st pick in the 5th round, the Detroit Lions selected offensive guard out of LSU, Miles Frazier, and with the departure of Frank Ragnow and a few of the Lions' offensive linemen, it'll be interesting to see if Miles Frazier will slot in as a day 1 starter. He stands at 6'6", 317 pounds, is 23 years old, and played college ball at LSU. It'll be interesting to see if that pans out after training camp and preseason. Let me know in the comments below. Do you guys think he will start day 1? With the 196th pick in the 6th round, the Detroit Lions selected edge out of Boise State, Ahmed Hassanein, who stands at 6'2", 267 pounds, is 22 years old, and was an instrumental part of Boise State's defense this year that made the college football playoffs. And it'll be interesting to see how he develops as a raw talent in the NFL. Let me know in the comments below. Do you guys think he will pair well alongside Aiden Hutchinson on the Detroit Lions defense? Let me know in the comments below. With the 230th pick in the 7th round, the Detroit Lions selected safety out of Georgia Dan Jackson, who stands at 6'1", 195 pounds, and is 24 years old. He spent 4 years in college football, all 4 with the Georgia Bulldogs. His freshman year, he had 37 total tackles, 24 solo tackles, and had 1 returning attempt for 8 yards. His sophomore year, he had 16 total tackles, 13 solo, 1 pass deflection, 1 forced fumble, and 1 interception. His junior year, he had 20 total tackles, 12 solo, 1 pass deflection, 1 forced fumble, and 1 interception. And in his 4th and final year, his senior year, he had 64 total tackles, 47 solo, 3 pass deflections, 1 forced fumble, and 2 interceptions. He is going to be a interesting developmental prospect in the Lions secondary and definitely has special teams upside. Should be fun to watch how he develops. With their final pick of the draft at pick 244 in the 7th round, the Detroit Lions selected wide receiver out of Georgia, Dominic Lovett. Lovett stands at 5'10", 185 pounds, and is 22 years old. He spent 4 years in college football, his first 2 years at Mizzou, and his final 2 with Georgia. His freshman year, he had 26 receptions for 173 yards. His sophomore year, he had 56 receptions for 846 yards and 3 touchdowns. His junior year, he had 54 receptions for 613 yards and 4 touchdowns. His 4th and final year, senior year, he had 59 receptions for 607 yards and 6 touchdowns. He also had 4 carries for 40 yards rushing and a touchdown his freshman year at Mizzou. And on defense, he had 1 tackle his freshman year at Mizzou. And scoring-wise, in special teams, he had 1 rushing touchdown his freshman year at Mizzou, 3 receiving touchdowns his sophomore year, 4 receiving touchdowns in his junior year, and 6 returning touchdowns his senior year. So he has lots of special teams potential for the Detroit Lions and will be an interesting prospect to follow up, definitely in the preseason and potentially during the regular season. So that caps off all of the picks for the Detroit Lions in the 2025 NFL Draft. If you like this type of content, like and subscribe. It really helps the channel out, and I appreciate all the support as we are trying to get to 1,100 subscribers. I appreciate all the support, and we'll catch you in the next one. Take care.